need PowerPoint or music to hide behind. Because when we talk about the country, we talk about what? Things we're all striving for. Simplicity. I've had an organic abortion and it's better. Guy, how long have you spent in New York?
5 months.
5 months. Exactly. You'll be running back to that almond farm. Do you live in New York? Okay, how did you get here?
How?
How? I'm sorry?
Plane.
A plane? You took a plane to Symphony Space? You took the subway. What train did you take here?
The 3.
The 3? Yeah, how was that around 6? Where you live in the city?
Yeah.
Nice place?
Yeah.
How many rooms in your place?
2.
2. Where's your favorite place to buy groceries?
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Thank you very much, sir. That was not a plant, everybody. That was not a plant. We live very similar lives. And what if I said to you, I took the 3 train up here as well, full of strangers, and every single one of them, shitheads. And tourists, the same. I live in a 2-room apartment. At one point, I lived in a 1-room apartment. It feels so much bigger, doesn't it, when you have that extra 20 square feet. And I shop at Whole Foods as well, which is super expensive, but why do we go there? Because it seems so much better, because it's organic, because it's farm-to-table food feeling. You know what they call farm-to-table food in the country? Food! What if I told you you can live in a 2,000 square foot plus barn in the middle of a field, and you know what your transportation is? Not a 3 train, you get hay rides. That's how you get around. Would you want that? Yes, you would. Now, I'm not going to stand here and tell you, oh, I lived in the country and I know what it's all like. That's actually not my argument at all, because it's not true. I have not lived in the country. I have lived in the cities. Calgary, smaller city, nothing like Denver. Nothing like Denver. Just a lot of people saying sorry, and because they live in Calgary. And I've lived here for just over a decade, and I do the same thing we all do. I convince myself every day that it's okay, that I made the right choice, that it's fine, this is great, it doesn't matter, because New York is amazing. I'm just going to be blind to the grime and the rats and the cockroaches and the tourists, because I've got cold brewed coffee that was $7. What, they're making mini muffins? Oh my god, the fall's going to be amazing! Century 21, yes, people travel from around the world thinking that is a fucking prize. And then every weekend, most of us, what do? We go to the country. That's what we do. We go upstate, we try to get out, you get that feeling, you start freaking out in your little apartment that you've done tight circles in for the last 2 hours. Freaking out, being like, I don't know, I just don't feel like myself. I feel kind of paranoid just because there's a lot of people around me. I don't know, maybe I should get a dog. And then... Is that what you do? Yes. Then you go, I just need to get out. I'm going to get a zip car. I'm going to spend $40,000 on a zip car. I'm going to get out of the city. Maybe you drive, maybe you take a train, maybe you fly away, and you have some experience somewhere else, and while you're in that country setting, be it whatever version of country, the wine country, the ski country, see, there's many sophisticated versions of country. You come home, and if there is any place better than New York at welcoming you, I have not been to that place. Every port of New York, when you arrive, is the most... It is the biggest fuck you, do not come back. LaGuardia, are you kidding me? JFK, you know why you loop sometimes before you land? Because the city's like, we don't want you. Penn Station, oh, Now that is my all-time favorite, Penn Station. Coming to Penn Station, you think to yourself, this is so horrible, I'm not going to take the subway home. No, I'm going to reward myself with a cab to get to my place. Oh great, I hope we have 90 minutes and $65. Only in the city, when you try to make something nice to yourself, does it cost and just take so much time. You know what you can't have in the city? Happiness and time. You have to fucking choose one. Now you might say, what about the entertainment in the country? What kind of entertainment is there? Right? Well, guess what? Orange is the New Black looks the same here as it does. You might say, but I won't be exposed to other cultures. Yeah, that's really worked out, hasn't it? Oh, I've been told to fuck off in so many different languages since I moved here. And I'm Jewish, and now I hate Jews. You might say, what about the isolation? What about the alienation? What about the loneliness? And then again, you might be talking about yourself living in this goddamn city. At least when you live in the country and you experience those things, you could be like, no, that's right, I chose it. Here we're all in our little boxes being like, why doesn't anyone understand me? Oh my god, they look at me through my window? Yeah, weird. Cool things about the country, think about them. Here's a small list. Axes. Right? That is like the coolest thing of all time. You would have a reason, a legit reason to own like maybe a couple axes. Bonnets. Have you ever, adult bonnets, I mean really, have you ever looked at the face inside of a bonnet and been like, that person's an asshole? No. Everyone's beautiful in bonnets. Pitchforks? Again, really? You get to have them? Just poke shit all day long? I mean, there's your entertainment. Hobbies like spoon playing, wood whittling. Really, I mean, I don't know if you've tried these things, but you might go, really? Then think about your own life. Bejeweled. Seriously, people. Don't say that out loud. And for the single guys, farmers' daughters, from what I've learned through popular joke telling, are always very pretty and they are very hungry for sex. So in closing, I would just like to say, it would all be nice to go to the country. I mean, this is the city that never sleeps, but wouldn't it be nice to once sleep without Ambien?